Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy JHAWK here and welcome to part 2 of the off season. Today we have the season 3 custom league draft. If you guys do not remember the order, we'll come over here to the draft lottery. Here it is real quick. We'll just announce that the top 3 picks right here are Austin, the New York Empire, and Miami. So, before we go ahead and do the draft, let's go ahead and look at the latest mock draft. And it has the Oilers selecting Victor Wembanyama to be the #1 overall pick. We'll go over the top 10 projected picks. Shaden Sharp is projected #2, Imani Bates 3, Amari Bailey 4, Scoot Henderson 5, Tariq Whitehead 6, Sky Clark 7, Amin Thompson is going to be 8, Keontae George 9, and Derek Lively is number 10. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the draft. Welcome to the draft. Thank you, Alan Silver. Austin, with the #1 pick, will select Victor Wembanyama. Not a surprise there. Wembanyama goes #1 overall to the Austin Oilers. We can't wait to see all of our draft picks. #2, the Empire takes Scoot Henderson. So there's our first change in the draft lottery, as Scoot Henderson goes #2 overall. #3 pick going to Miami right here. They will draft Shaden Sharp from Kentucky. Congrats to Shaden and welcome to our league. Remember, the numbers 2, 8, and 24 are retired, so we will also make sure after the offseason get through all that. Indianapolis takes Imani Bates with the 4th overall pick. Imani will now team up with Trae Young, so that should be a fun duo to see. Duo to see. Detroit at #5 selects Sky Clark, the point guard from Kentucky. So congrats to Sky. I've heard good things about Sky. I'm not really into like looking at high school players, but I've heard a lot about Sky, so heard he's a dog. We'll see what happens though. Orlando at #6 takes Amari Bailey from UCLA. Congrats to Amari and welcome to the league, young fella. 6 picks in. As we go to #7, joining the LA Knights will be Amin Thompson, a point guard from the USA, meaning he probably played in the G League for G League in Ignite. But congrats to Thompson for joining the league now. At #8, the Portland Skyhawks select Derek Lively, so they get a big man from Kentucky. Congrats Derek and welcome to the league. Up next is Salt Lake City at #9, and they will select Keontae George, a shooting guard from Baylor. Congrats Keontae, welcome to the league, young fella. As we get to our 10th pick, and finishing off with New York, is Jordan Walsh, a small forward from Texas. So Nightmare go with a small forward right here. Congrats to Jordan for joining the league. #11, DC, and they will select Tariq Whitehead. Whitehead drops all the way to 11 to DC. He'll join a team that might or might not feature James Harden anymore. We'll see what happens with that. Memphis at 12 takes Osar Thompson from the USA. I guess he is related to the Thompson that was drafted earlier. Pittsburgh now at #13, and they select Andre Curbelo, a point guard from Illinois. So congrats to Andre for getting welcomed into the draft class. Cason Wallace, a shooting guard from Texas, now joins the draft class as he goes #14 to Tampa Bay. Welcome, Wallace. Cleveland selects Kenneth Lofton Jr. from Louisiana Tech. This guy is a dog. If you've never seen his college highlights, go look at that, because, geez, he is a dog, bro. He did pretty good in the Summer League, too. Congrats to Kenneth. As Nikola Jurisic. Congrats to Nikola from Serbia, small forward, getting drafted by the Iowa Pigs. OKC here at 17 select Anthony Black from Texas. Congrats to Anthony, a 6'8" small forward is joining the league. Number 18, Milwaukee. Who they going to team up with? Ja. They're going to team up Jarris Wallace. I say Wallace. Walker from Auburn, a power forward. Congrats to Walker. You get to play with one of the best young point guards in the league now. At 19, St. Louis take Yazan Gortman from the USA as shooting guard. Congrats to Gortman. You're on the same team as Zion now, though. That's nice. Our last lottery pick coming up right here, Las Vegas, and they take Jaden Bradley, a point guard from Alabama. Congrats to Jaden Bradley for joining the league. Now we get into our playoff teams, as Florida is on the clock right here, and they will select Adem Bana from Nigeria, a power forward, 6'10". Nice big man right there. Congrats to Bana for joining the league. The Minnesota Monsters at 22 select Tyrese Hunter, a point guard from Iowa State. 6'1" point guard. Apparently has a 42-inch vertical. So congrats to him joining the league. Richmond here at 23 select Kaderi Richmond, a small forward from Seton Hall. So Richmond goes to Richmond. That's actually pretty hilarious. So congrats to Kaderi. At 24, Alaska will select Sadraki Ganga? I think so. Power forward from Kentucky. I'm not good with names, so if I mispronounce any of these names, I apologize. As Julian Phillips, a 6'8" small forward from LSU, goes 25 to the Nevada Warbirds. Next up, we have the Cincinnati Lions on the clock, and they will select Brandon Miller, a 6'8" small forward from Alabama. Congrats to Brandon for joining our league. At 27, it's the Eastern Conference champion Toronto Towers, and they select Johan Traore, the 6'10" center from France. Oakland on the clock here at 28 takes Chris Livingston, a 6'6" shooting guard from Kentucky. So congrats to Livingston for joining our league. The LA Palms on the clock here at 29. And we'll take Nolan Hickman, a point guard from Gonzaga. Gonzaga's got they produce a good amount of NBA players. So congrats to Nolan joining the league, as Illinois is on the clock here at number 30. And they will select Nathan Misadua. Dio? A small forward, 6'8" from Belgium. Congrats to Nathan. Nashville on the clock here at 31, and they select Harrison Ingram, a shooting guard from Stanford. Congrats to Harrison for joining our league. Number 32 pick, the Colorado Springs Ducks take Mark Mitchell, a 6'9" power forward from Kansas. So congrats to Mark for joining the league. Here's Montreal here at 33, and they will select Brandon Pozemski, a 6'6" shooting guard from Illinois. Congrats to Brandon. As Baltimore is here at 34, and they will select... Yeah, I'm not even going to try this one. I'm not even going to try that one. He's a 6'11" power forward from Senegal. So congrats to homie. Utah at 35. Select MJ Rice, a small forward from Kansas. And that brings up our Season 3 Custom League champion Kansas City Bison here to finish up round 1. And they take Drew Timme, the power forward from Gonzaga. Really good pick right here for the Bison to finish up round 1 of the draft. As Mark Tatum, the deputy commissioner, will now take over for round 2. Salt Lake City on the clock to start it out here at number 37. And the Pioneers will select Kyle Filipowski, a center, 6'11" from Duke. Congrats, Kyle, for joining our league. Here's Richmond at 38. Orlando with the next 2 picks after that. Dior Johnson, a point guard from Oregon, drafted by the Rams. Congrats, Dior. Christian Dior. My bad. Orlando with the next picks. They're going to take Diabate. I have no idea how to say this guy's name. He's a power forward, 6'10", from Michigan at 39. So at 40, Orlando will select Jalen Wilson, a small forward from Kansas. Congrats to Jalen for joining our league. As we have Montreal on the clock here at 41, and they will select Prince Allige. I have no idea. Congrats, Prince, small shooting guard from Boston College, going right there. 41. 42. Dylan Mitchell, a shooting guard from Texas, heads to the New York Empire. Congrats, Dylan. Detroit on the clock here at 43, and they will select Nick Smith Jr., a shooting guard from Arkansas. So congrats to Nick for joining our league. Salt Lake City up again here at 44, and they will select Eric Daly Jr., a power forward from Michigan. Congrats to Eric for joining our league. Here's Austin for the first time since the first overall pick, and they will select Juan Nunez, a point guard from Spain. So Juan joins our league. Congrats to him. We have Miami here at 46, and they will select Malachi Branham, a shooting guard from Ohio State. Salt Lake City up again here at 47, and they will select Adrian Griffin Jr. from Duke. So congrats to Adrian for joining our league. Next up, we have the LA Knights, and the Knights will select Vincent. Yeah, I'm not even going to try. He's a 7-foot center from USC, so he's going to stay out in Cali. Congrats to Vincent. Florida here at 49 will select Frank Kepnang. He's a 6'11" center from Oregon. Congrats to Frank. It's an interesting way. The champion Bison select Kawasi Reeves Jr., a 6'6" shooting guard from Florida. Congrats to him. Nashville on the clock here at 51. The enemies will select Mike Miles, a point guard from TCU. Congrats to Mike for joining our league, as the Miami Tropics are now on the clock. And we'll select Dylan Andrews, a 6'4" point guard from UCLA. Congrats to Dylan for joining the league. At 53, we have the Pittsburgh Force, and they will select Tubelis, a 6'11" power forward from Arizona. I could not even think about pronouncing his first name. Toronto here at 54 selects Dylan Anderson, a 7-foot center from Arizona. Big man was a struggle in that finals for Toronto. Orlando here on the clock again at 55, and they'll take Devontae Davis, a shooting guard from Arkansas. Congrats to Devontae, as the champion Bison are now on the clock here at 56, and we'll take Brandon Huntley Hatfield, a 6'9" power forward from Tennessee. They're making some pretty good picks right here in the draft. Congrats to Brandon. The Harvesters on the clock here at 57, and take Aminu Muhammad, a 6'4" shooting guard from Georgetown. Congrats to him. The Monsters on the clock here at 58 will select Armel Terror. I don't know. He's a 6'8" small forward from France. So Armel, congrats to joining our league. Richmond here at 59 select Matthew Cleveland, a shooting guard, 6'6" from Florida State. Pretty good defender. So congrats to Cleveland for joining the league. Las Vegas here at number 60 will select Jordan Hall, a 6'7" point guard. Wow. 6'7" point guard for St. Joseph's. Congrats to Jordan Hall. The Pioneers are on the clock here at 61. And we'll select Manny Abeski, a 6'5" shooting guard from Texas A&M. The Alaska Aces on the clock right here. And we'll select Hunter Dickinson, a 7'1" center from Michigan. So congrats to Hunter for being drafted. We have the Towers here at 63, and they take Nate Biddle, a 6'11" center from Oregon. So going with centers back-to-back here in the second round, as St. Louis now on the clock as we're coming towards the end of the draft. Muhammad, I have no idea how to say his last name. He's a 6'11" center from Washington State, so congrats to Muhammad. We have Montreal here at 65, and they will select Langston Love, a 6'4" shooting guard from Baylor. Congrats to Love for joining the league. We have the LA Knights right here now. And they will select Zach Edey, a 7'4" center from Purdue. That's some serious height right there. Jeez. The LA Palms now at 67 select Jalen Warlow, a 6'5" shooting guard from Florida State. Congrats to Jalen, as the National Enemies are now on the clock, as Alan Flanagan, a 6'6" shooting guard from Auburn, is drafted. Congrats to Alan. Colorado Springs is up next, and the Ducks at 69 will take Nimari Burnett, a 6'4" shooting guard from Alabama. Congrats to Nimari. And we're on to our last 3 picks. Cincinnati takes Dre Patterson, a 6'8" shooting guard from Villanova, at number 70. Congrats to Trey for joining our league. The Memphis Sounds at 71 select Earl Timberlake, a 6'6" shooting guard from Memphis. So he'll stay at home and play for the Sounds. Utah, with the very last pick, will take Khilafa Diop, a 6'11" center from Senegal. And that concludes our draft. Congrats to him. Victor Wembanyama's coming in at an 80 overall. That's fucking crazy. His comparison is Elton Brand All-NBA, and Elton Brand out of the league. We'll only go over the top 10. Scoot Henderson is projected to be Goran Dragic or Jose Calderon. Shaedon Sharpe is supposed to be Vince Carter or Seth Curry. That's fucking dirty. Monty Bates is supposed to be Meta World Peace or Rick Fox. Sky Clark, John Wall or Jose Calderon. We got Amari Bailey as Vince Carter or Seth Curry. Eamon Thompson, John Wall or Jose Calderon. Derek Lively, Ben Wallace or Michael Thompson. Keontae George, Vince Carter or Seth Curry. And then Jordan Wallace, Xavier McDaniel or Jeff Green. Any higher overalls we'll just check out. Derek Whitehead was supposed to be top 10. He's DeRozan and Steph Curry. Seth Curry, not Steph. Let's just look for some steals over here. We got a couple of 75s down here. And Anthony Black, Adrian Dantley or Nick Young. We got Adem Bana with Dirk. Dirk or Nikola Mirotic. He's got Dirk at 21. That's wild. Got a 73 right there. We got a 74 at 28. Chris Livingston, Vinny Johnson or Courtney Lee. We got a 73 down there. Mark Mitchell, Kevin Love or Channing Frye. And then a bunch of 71s. Let's go ahead and check out round 2. See if we got any steals here. We got a couple 70s. We got a 71. Nick Smith Jr. Vinny Johnson. We got a 72 right here. Adrian Griffin. Vince Carter. A second round comparison to Vince Carter. Oh, holy shit. That's crazy. I don't think we're going to see any more big time steals. Nah, just much more 68s, 69s. That's not bad. But congrats to everybody that got drafted. Of course, everybody will do their signings and whatever. Next up, we will have free agency. And the top 20 free agents are up for grabs, going to one of the teams that were in the lottery. For your quick little rundown on my notes, the top 20 free agents are Nikola Jokic, Ja Morant, LeBron James, Zion Williamson, Bradley Beal, Darius Garland, DeAndre Ayton, James Harden, Tyler Hero, RJ Barrett, Aaron Wiggins, Andrew Wiggins, Nikola Vucevic, Jalen Brunson, Mitchell Robinson, D'Angelo Russell, Miles Bridges, TJ Warren, Christian Wood, Bobby Portis, and Miles Turner. So free agency is definitely going to be fun. One of these guys are going to one of the 20 teams that did not make the playoffs. Oh, that's going to be dirty. One of these teams could get, like, we could see, like, Ja Morant and Victor Wembanyama in Austin. That would be dirty. But free agency starts tomorrow's episode. If you guys are excited about that, make sure, as always, you guys like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you guys don't miss an upload. And with that being said, I will catch you guys on the next one.